Good morning, well it is here, and welcome back. Now I was recently approached by a company I've not heard of before called Fogy Garage, F-O-G-Y Garage. And they are suppliers of motorcycle clothing, stroke apparel, stroke luggage, etc. Which I think will be best described as being of the modern classic stroke retro stroke vintage style. And if you haven't had a look at their website, link in the description below, go along and take a look, because there are some very nice looking items indeed on that website, from gloves to boots to jackets, trousers, neck buffs, luggage, etc. And so they inquired as to whether or not I'd be happy to review some of their products, and on the back of that they've sent me a pair of their gloves to review. And they are the Fogy Garage Black Iron gloves, and the ones I'm going to look at today are the black and burgundy version. There are other versions available, and there are indeed other designs of gloves available. So what I'm going to start with is an unboxing, because who doesn't like an unboxing video? We all like an unboxing video. I think it touches upon our memories as children, opening Christmas presents and birthday presents, and I think generally that's why they are as popular as they are. So let's see what's in the box. Right, okay then, so here's the box, and the box itself looks like a very attractive retro styled motif there on the front. Here we go. So what we got inside? Nice bit of tissue paper, and let's have a look. Okay, some stickers. Always nice to have a few complimentary stickers with your purchase. And let's have a look, what else? And a neck buff. Okay, I assume it's a neck buff. I'm not going to unwrap it. That's quite bright and cheerful, isn't it? And all being well, here in this here nicely decorated bag indicating size large, which my hands are, should be the gloves. So without further ado, and without the gratuitous drum roll, let's see what we've got. So here we go. Right, so first impressions are a lovely soft quality feel to the leather, and what I would suggest is that these are not an all seasons riding glove unless you live in a very warm climate indeed. More of a spring summer glove these, unless of course you've got heated grips, in which case they might be an option for winter. But first impressions, they look like a quality, well-made item. The knuckle protectors are on the outside, which I'm pleased to see. A lot of the times they're inside the leather, and the leather can tend to split on top. I've had a couple of gloves in the past where this knuckle armour has actually been under the leather of the glove itself, and for whatever reason it can encourage a little bit of splitting in the material. But these are on top, and as I said, black and Bordeaux they call it. Might look a little bit brown on the screen, but they are definitely burgundy stroke Bordeaux. So yeah, really nice feel to them. Anyway, without further ado, because I have one hand bigger than the other, my right hand is bigger than my left, so if this right glove fits, then the left glove will fit. I mean, looking at them, I would say as a large, they look a tiny bit undersized, but of course soft leather like this does tend to stretch and eventually fit to the contours of your hand. So let's have a look. Okay, a standard press stud fastener there, and nice soft silk-like lining. Here we go. Okay, a little bit tight, but then new gloves are always a little bit tight. 2 press studs here, depending on the circumference of your wrist. So yeah, tiny bit undersized. If you prefer a looser fit of glove, then you might want to go for size XL if you are a large, or for large if you are a medium, etc, etc. But I am a large, but having said that, there's no restriction of movement in the hand at all. They are very comfortable indeed. And I've just noticed that under the knuckle guard there's a little pouch. It's almost like a marsupial's pouch, where you may wish to put I don't know, a bit of cash, a bit of ready cash or whatever. Yeah, great. And the design here, the black trim on the thumb and the ring finger and pinky. I think they look really cool. And where I would see these being worn in terms of what other sort of clothing would you wear them with, I think these would look really good with just a straightforward black leather jacket. And the classic look would be, and it's one I might adopt when the weather gets a little bit warmer, I think would be straightforward black leather motorcycle jacket, gloves like this, and then open face helmet and a nice pair of shades. And I don't think you can go far wrong. But I'm not about to dress up for you today. Contain your disappointment. And yeah, a really nice feel to the material. And if I had my glasses on, I'd be able to read this to you here, but it looks like some cleaning instructions or maintenance instructions come with the glove. Anyway, let's try on the left hand, and my left hand is smaller than my right. And there again, on the first fastener for me, might be different for you. So, what do you think? First impressions, really good quality. Not cheap, it has to be said, they're not cheap, but then again, they are not the most expensive. And of course, if you're like me, you won't mind paying an extra £1 or £2 or $1 or $2 for something which is very obviously of a premium quality. And these feel very much as if they're of a premium quality. Of course, what I can't tell you this morning at this initial stage is much about durability and wear, and how robust the overall construction is, the stitching, etc. But I'm going to wear these as much as I can, weather permitting, and I would hope that in 2 or 3 weeks' time, certainly within the month, I'll be able to give you a longer term assessment as to how practical they are. But as a stylistic exercise alone, I think they're right up there. And certainly this is the general theme of Fogy Garage's merchandise, very much in the retro stroke classic vibe. So there we are, unboxed brand spanking new black iron gloves from foggygarage.com, and yeah, they look like a cracking piece of kit. Really looking forward to trying them out. Right, okay, thank you for watching. Hope that was of some interest to you. If you are a big fan of retro motorcycle clothing, like me, then please have a look at the Fogy Garage website, www.foggygarage.com. I think you'll find plenty on there to whet your appetite. As I've said, there are boots and gloves and jackets and trousers and neck buffs and a particularly interesting line of retro-styled motorcycle luggage, which you might want to take a look at. Okay, if there are any comments you'd like to make, please leave them below. I promise that I will read them, and wherever appropriate, I promise that I will reply to them. And in the meantime, and until the next time, ride safe, be kind, and I'll see you soon. Okay, toodle pip.